ladies and gentlemen, here we are on Modern Warfare 3, and we got a lot to talk about. Call of Duty season is among us, and you know what? I'm playing Modern Warfare 3 for a reason. You'll see in just a minute why. We're going to talk about a couple things, but you know, if you've been browsing the internet a little bit today, we got some massive news for Call of Duty. I mean, this is kind of what I've been thinking was going to be the situation with Black Ops 7 and kind of what's been happening with Call of Duty as of late. So I'm gonna talk about it as we boot into this game. Favela, man, I haven't played this map in a long time. And honestly, it's very exciting for Call of Duty. And I know somebody's clicked on this video and he's like, dude, T-Dog's already excited for Call of Duty. He's always excited. Dude, I love Call of Duty, man. I want it to succeed. So when I see news that is positive, I want to cover it. I want to tell you guys and all that good stuff. Anyway, let's get to the kind of the main meat and potatoes of why you're here and why we're making this video. And by the way, too, I know I'm saying one more thing. You're like, dude, shut up already, T. I love making these cut commentaries. Like, this is what I grew up on Call of Duty wise. So like when I have the ability to kind of do that style, it's just refreshing for me. And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort. Like, obviously I got to kind of know what I'm talking about and not just spew whatever the world I want. But, you know, and then it kind of gives me a little personality to you guys and showcases who I am. But let's get to the news. I'm sorry. Black Ops 7 is coming out soon. Obviously, we are going to be playing it next. We're going to be playing it next weekend. If you didn't see the announcement in the video, I did get invited to Call of Duty next. One of the probably the last invites out there, but hey, listen, we take what we can get and we're going to be there playing the game. I'm excited. And y'all know I'm going to be giving you that fresh opinion, but this is something that I had talked about in the podcast with me and Chopper. I was convinced that they did not want to make Black Ops 6. I just felt like the game in general was not a game that felt like, you know what? The more I play it, the more I'm like, this doesn't feel like a polished Call of Duty. Like, it doesn't feel like they put this crazy amount of effort into it, and it feels like it's almost like a Modern Warfare 3. And that's why I'm on this game, because Modern Warfare 3 is a big part of this discussion. And now Black Ops 7, this looks very good for content. Now let me read part of this tweet to you. Exclusive. Sword, this is Ghost to Hope, by the way, which is pretty much, he's pretty much always dialed in with news. Black Ops 7 will have more content in its post-launch than Modern Warfare 3 did. Now, if you are a Call of Duty fan, you should be standing up in your living room. I'm going to give you 1 second. Stand up in your living room and just start clapping. Now, a lot of you probably did not play this game because I get it. You thought it was a DLC, and you have every right to think about that. It's definitely, you know, it didn't really beat a lot of the accusations except for in the multiplayer realm. And in the multiplayer realm, this game had so much content. The support after the fact, after the game released, it was amazing. I mean, maps galore, guns galore, challenges galore, weapon blueprints to unlock galore. We had so much stuff. By the end of this game, it was a phenomenal Call of Duty. It's just that simple. And again, I am talking about the multiplayer version. Don't get it twisted. And when we got Black Ops 6, we were kind of promised a very similar kind of process. Like, we were thinking it was going to be very similar. Camos, blueprints, all this stuff to unlock. And if you played Black Ops 6, let's be real. This game died probably in like October. I mean, the game come out, I mean, in November. The game came out in October. And I don't know about you. I don't know very many people that were playing once they got Dark Matter camo, which didn't take very long because the maps were so small. So this game, shelf life wise, multiplayer for me was November. And if you're trying to run a live service game that Call of Duty wants to do so bad and make it like Fortnite and make it where people are always playing it, you kind of got to give people content. There's no way. There is no way. Now, let's go to my second point. Now, this tweet has like 3 or 4 parts in it, so stay with me here. The second part of this tweet says that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is going to have a ton of content through seasons 1 and 4. And then after that, they're going to be marketing the next Call of Duty, which we'll get to in a second. But the major part that I see is the next part of this says Call of Duty slash Treyarch was pulling stuff off of Black Ops 6. So things that they were planning for Black Ops 6, they pulled them. And they actually are saving them for the content of Black Ops 7. Now, instead of it being like that Cold War or Gulf War, whatever the heck that game was based in, who knows? Because there was Beavis and Butthead running around, so I forgot the setting of the game. But all that content was then pulled and made into like a futuristic repurpose in the next game. So they have almost 2 games worth of content in this one game coming up. And I've been saying on the Going Dark podcast, something happened. Black Ops 6, they just took the foot off the gas so early. And I have to think that they knew this information so much early. Obviously they did because they're the studio developing it. But they had to have known this information way sooner. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't really like that. I don't like the fact that, you know, we were promised Black Ops 6 is its own cool, unique title, and then little do we know, they pull off content away from it, and then it's all going to Black Ops 7. Now, it's good for Black Ops 7, but it's like the fact that we had these situations where we were kind of looking forward to all this content, especially after MW3, and it was pulled. Like, just come out and say, hey guys, we think Black Ops 7 is going to be a better Call of Duty. We want to pull some content. Now, I don't know if they'd ever say it like that, but they've been doing these tweets lately where they interview the head of Treyarch, the Matt guy, and they just answer like these little small questions. And it's like, it doesn't take very much to be like, oh, okay, I understand why you guys are doing that. Great. And I think it would allow us to kind of get some trust back with this game, because I feel like, dude, they've lost so much of it. Hello, how are you? By the way, Modern Warfare 3 feels so good to play. Like, I don't know if Omni Movement is actually the answer. I know there's going to be Omni Movement for another year, so there's really no other choice that we have, but I feel like this is such a good blend of movement and gunplay in this. So, I mean, obviously, we'll have to wait for Sledgehammer to cook in, like, 2027, which kind of is sad, but, yeah, so I don't like that move that they did that. Now, I'm going to like it probably soon when I have all this content to play and cover in Black Ops 7. We got to hope the game is good. But speaking of another game, this is all in the same tweet, by the way, guys. We're doing a 10-minute commentary off of one tweet. What the heck is going on here? Okay, hold on. Let me cook. So the bottom of this tweet, at first, we're going to briefly cover Black Ops 7 one more time. Raven Software and Treyarch are being told by Activision to leave 0 content. And now there's a reason for this. So that's why they're saying there's going to be so much content for this game, is because they are told don't scrap any of it. Keep... Where is this guy? They're saying don't keep any of it for your next game or anything. And there's a reason for that. The next game after this has pretty much already been confirmed to be Modern Warfare 4. And Modern Warfare 4 is going to be on an entirely new engine. So it's not going to be on the engine we're currently using. I know that's what I just said, but so a lot of the content that, like, let's say if Treyarch was holding on to it, it actually would have to get repurposed again, and it would be harder to get into that new packaging of the game. So the assets would have to be heavily reworked, like, whereas in like now it's like not that much. It's just kind of making it like futuristic. This would be a complete remodel. Great victory, great victory. So Modern Warfare 4 is gonna be massive, and I'm just saying massive because a lot is riding on that game. New engine, there's gonna be no like Xbox like One version or PS4 version. It's gonna be current gen only. So I know we say this very lightly, but I feel like there's some light at the end of the tunnel here. Like Black Ops 7 looks like it's gonna have it's gonna be a Call of Duty with a lot of content, a fun game. Now again, there's multiple things that can make it not fun if they just turn back on all the things that they've been doing so well lately. And then on top of that, we have another Call of Duty that's coming out where it's gonna be completely for like next gen consoles. So maybe more better graphics, maybe more you know, opportunity to do things that they've never been able to do because they're stuck on this previous engine. And I think it's exciting times, despite it being some of the worst times to be a Call of Duty fan and gameplay wise. We have some hope for the future, which is good. I think that's great. And I kind of want to see what you guys think. And just a quick thing, if you made it this far into the video, I put up a picture the other day on social media on Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, please do so, because I know if you're here, you're a real one. T-Dog Smitty on Instagram. I put up a green screen photo, and I'm gonna start doing like documentary style videos of Call of Duty inside the green screen. So I'm excited to share what I got 1 or 2 cooking right now, so we'll share those probably in the next week or 2. I can't wait to show you. But I want to do these commentaries, I want to do some challenge type videos, and I want to do some documentary videos with the green screen and kind of just switch the formula up a little bit. We've kind of been doing every COD for a while now, and it's like I'm getting kind of bored with it a little bit, to be honest with you, and this will give me a nice fresh, you know, perspective. But what do you guys think? I'm not playing Favela again, so what do you think? Do you think Black Ops 7 is going to be good? Do you think Modern Warfare 4 is going to be good? Do you think this is the right choice? Are you a little bit disappointed that they held on and kind of made Black Ops 6 just like this skeleton game? I don't know. But hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you in the next commentary. And then after that, it'll probably be a documentary. See you soon.